Hi, it's Mick Vakula. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the course with regard to navigation. I'd also like to explain what's happening with the instructors. We have an instructor named Dr. Vaughn Pouncey who will be joining us in a few days as soon as her account information is set up, like I mentioned in the introductory text there. She's very experienced at online teaching, so I was real happy that she agreed to do that for us this semester and hopefully into the future. I'm the dean of the school right now. I've also taught online for nearly 15 years now. It's been a great thing to do. I hope you enjoy the online experience. So I was able to go in and get the course set up for Vaughn to begin as soon as she can be with us. In any case, as far as navigation goes, this particular course has an announcements button on the left there. When you open the course, it will traditionally show up as announcements on the first page. We've put our contact information in the second button on the left there. Vaughn's information is on top, mine's on the bottom. Feel free to contact either of us if you don't hear from either one or the other to get the information that you need to find out what's going on. But email and phone numbers are also there. There's a Getting Started button that you should be familiar with regard to other courses you've taken with Palmetto College, if you have taken them. If not, it should help you get through a variety of things. Just step through all of that and click on all the links. Generally, if it's blue, there's a link there. We've got Vaughn's bio there, syllabus link right here. In online courses, we try to be redundant, so you'll also notice there's a syllabus button over here on the left. Not all instructors like to do that, but I like to include as many buttons on the left as possible to get you where you need to go as soon as possible. So you can work through the Getting Started process as well. It also shows you what's due the first week. But generally, you'll be looking at the learning modules to see what's due on any given week. And I've just clicked on that. It gives you the dates of each week. Those things are set up to do. When you click on the title itself, each item that you should do in a learning module or a learning week is indicated there with a variety of structures and labels with regard to what you're supposed to be doing. And then things like assessments or quizzes also have a due date there. Generally, everything's due by the end of the week. Occasionally, you'll see a Friday due date or a Wednesday due date. So all the various learning modules are there, and that provides the basic structure for the course. But as I like to say, the meat of any online course is the discussion area, because this is where you interact with other people in the course and you post your ideas about the various topics. So throughout the course, you can see the list of assessments that are due, and just pay attention to each week and when each one is due. In the introduction portion where it says introduce yourself, you click on that, you hit the button that says create thread. It really operates similarly to an email system. So when you hit create thread, it kind of looks just like an email. You put your subject line. We ask you to type your name in there, and that'll take place of the subject. And then below that, you just put your text in there for your answer. And then you page all the way down and you hit the submit button. One of the unique features of Blackboard is that you always have to hit the submit button regardless of what you're doing, whether it's us as an instructor posting information or you hitting or submitting information. There's always a submit button somewhere, and if you don't do that, then the information doesn't post like it should. So going back to the discussions in general, you can see they're listed for each module in the course, and generally there's 2 discussions each week, so you see about 16 of those discussion areas. The syllabus appears in various places, but I have a link for it. It's in 2 forms. One is just a text form that pops up on the screen for a quick read information. But then there's also a file listed here as well as a file under resources, so when you click on that, it'll take you to a PDF version of it that you can download or print. And that pops up in a new window, so you have to go back to your Blackboard through another tab. Resources, the syllabus is also listed there. There's a number of other things like the course schedule that's a little bit more condensed, a welcome letter for your instructor, how things are graded in an assignment rubric, and also the discussion rubric. The presentations and the videos are also linked under the modules, but here's a quick reference list area if you want to go through either the PowerPoints that come with the textbook or the videos that exist in the course. These videos were created by Dr. Terry Smith at the University of South Carolina. She's currently not teaching this course because she has an assignment doing something else for the university. But the original course structure and videos were created by her, so it's her voice that you see on those. And that's the resources page. Email. You can get a hold of anybody that's part of the course, whether it be an instructor or a user, just by using those different email functions. Your grades will pop up if you hit the grades link. It does not work for instructors. Nothing shows up for us there. And then the integrity classes, basically that's where lecture capture is done, and that may or may not appear as part of the course, depending upon how an instructor operates that. The help function isn't all that helpful. It generally just links you to Blackboard Central. We usually don't have any operating issues in Blackboard that would cause a problem for anybody, but you can try that out if you want that. And that's about it with regard to how the course works. Again, the home page is announcements, but learning modules and the discussions provide the bulk of the information about what you need to do. Online courses can be challenging till you get a handle on the navigation in any particular course. We understand that, so please feel free to ask questions at any time. Again, I'm very interested in the online world and what's happened over the past 20 years in education, near and dear to my heart. So any feedback you want to offer to us with regard to the way things work, I'd be very interested to hear about it. Different courses will operate differently, but the theme's generally the same. Thanks, and I hope you all do well and enjoy the course.